I think we can start.
Okay, fine. So, welcome to this session. We have a very special person here, Mr. Jack, who's the first chief marketing officer from ClassPoint. And he is going to take the session. It's going to be an amazing session, I'm sure, with the help of Naveen, who's coordinating the whole thing on behalf of All India Educators Forum. Naveen has been a very close friend and associated with AIF for a long time. And many of you who are joining in will probably know him also personally because he is a well-known person in India. He is an author, he is a resource person with CBSE, NCRT, NIOS, and he's a master trainer with All India Educators Forum. And he's also a national awardee. So Naveen sir, thank you so much for coordinating this on behalf of AIF. And thank you so much, Jack sir, for joining us all the way from Singapore. I am sure this the app or the things that you're going to share is going to be something which is going to be very useful for educators as well as our students who are joining from. I was just going through there from so many countries across the world. So thank you so much for joining, and I'm sure it's going to be a very, very enriching session.
Over to you, Jack.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you. So good to see you. Okay. Hi guys. Very happy to be here today and to work with Matthew and Naveen to have this webinar together. And this is the very first ClassPoint webinar that we do together with AIF in India. So it's really my honor to finally, I will say, to meet some of the India users. And there are many other users from other countries, right? Yeah, so I'm quite happy to be here. So ClassPoint was launched actually last year in 2020. So it's very new, but the actual growth happened last year. So currently we have users from more than 100 countries. Many teachers are using ClassPoint for their online teaching, and now they go back to physical classroom. They are still continue to use ClassPoint in the physical classroom to engage their students. So I'm really looking forward to today's sharing and how ClassPoint can benefit other teachers here joining today's session. So thank you. I'm very happy to see you guys. Yeah, over to you, Naveen.
Thank you so much, Jack and Matthew sir, for giving my introduction to the session. And as a highlight of this session will be that ClassPoint is offering 1 month free pro version to all the participants who will be submitting the feedback form at the end of the session, and 6 lucky winner will get a 3 months pro version. And that I will announce at the end of the session, wherein I'll open a quiz and open a short answer. Whomsoever will fill first, he will get or she will get these 3 months. So everybody will get 1 month, and the 6 lucky winner will get 3 months pro version. So it's a very useful tool I have used even in today's session, CBSE session, and it was amazing that 74 teachers interacted with me during the session. And this session will be complete interactive session, and all of you can join me in this session using your mobile phone or a laptop. As I have already mentioned in my mail that you all can use the laptop for the better performance of this application. So let's start the session. I'll share my screen and I'll start my session. So here I am on the PowerPoint screen, and it's a normal PowerPoint screen. And this is me, Naveen Gupta, your facilitator for the next 1 hour and maybe more. And if you want to interact with me, and already I think 71 people have joined me. No, it's I think
that's from the previous class. You can see a new class code.
Okay, so I need to reset.
We have more than about 200 people joining in already.
Okay, that's great.
I mean, you just go to full screen mode and you click the class code, and you can see. I think every teacher can see that.
Okay, I'll just share my screen once again. And so here in the class code, all of you can join this is me, Naveen Gupta, and this is a brief introduction about me. And now what you can do, you can just open a ClassPoint.io, ClassPoint.app and join my class using the code 16521. And we are having a 72 people here, so you can join the same class. And you can interact with me during the class.
That's very good. Excuse me, Naveen.
.app and join this session. Yeah, Jack.
You can click the class code so that I think they can also scan the QR code.
Okay. So
you just go to slideshow. Yeah, you just go to slideshow and click. You can click on the class code.
So this is a class code.
Yeah, you can create a new class code because I think most of these are from the previous class.
Okay, so I'll generate. So please everyone join this classroom.
Yeah.
Again, please all of you join this classroom 29921. So during the session, we will be interacting using this session. That's good. For 24 people are joining. So we'll wait for 2-3 minutes. So you just need to open ClassPoint as I'm using ClassPoint.app, and you can just add the class code or you can just scan the code. You can join directly. So people are just joining me. 61 people have joined. All of you can join. So we'll wait till 100 student join me. It's 80 and then the number of participant is 202. So everyone please join me for this session ClassPoint.app. Okay, 94, 6 more, then we'll start the session. Matthew sir, you have joined the session. That's great. Okay, so let's start the class with 104 students, 106, 107, 109. That's great. So 112 students joined me for this class. Okay, so ClassPoint can create and run interactive classroom quizzes in PowerPoint with minimum learning curve. All magic happen in a PowerPoint. So that is what the beauty of the ClassPoint. Now, what to do with the ClassPoint? How to download? It's a small application which you can download from ClassPoint.io. You just go to ClassPoint.io. You can just download this software. It's a small software, very small software, which will automatically embed it to your PowerPoint. So it's very easy. You just need to go to ClassPoint.io, download the software according to your version, and it is available for compatible for Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Office 13, 2016, 19 and 365. So it is compatible with all the Windows previous version as well as all the Office version. As I am using Windows 11, so it is visible in Windows 11 as well. when you install this ClassPoint, you will open a PowerPoint and you will see that the new icon is there in your PowerPoint. That is IncNow ClassPoint, and you can just click on this tab and just sign up. When you sign up, you will get a free version, as we have promised you that you will get a free 1 month access. So we'll activate your account once you are submit the feedback form at the end of the session. So all those who have registered will not get the free version. All those who will submit the feedback form for the certificate, they will be getting a free version. Now, this is the tool. When you click on this tab, your normal PowerPoint change the icon like this. This is a setting and tools. Once you sign in, you will see the various ClassPoint tools and setting, profile, pen and whiteboard, and customization. You can see I'm writing on my PowerPoint only without right click, doing a right click, taking a pen. I'm just writing. You can all see my screen wherein I am having every tool on my screen only. Now, getting started. When you click on getting start, so you will get some video tutorial and you will get some frequently asked question. When you just click, as I have on this screen, I'll go to next screen. You will see here get started. So when you click on get started, you will be getting FAQs for this and the video tutorial how to use it. Now the workflow. So we have a 5 type of options available under ClassPoint, that we can create a multiple choice question. We can create a word cloud, which I'm going to create and I'll share with you. Short answer, you can ask student to write. You are running your PPT, and in between you can just create these kind of things, slide drawings and image upload. So these are the 5 options which I can ask student to interact with me, and you are going to interact with me. Now, tools that help you to achieve your goals. So whenever you install this ClassPoint, so you will get these tools which are there on my screen on the last. You can see here that all the tools are here. Pen, I'm using a pen, highlighter, laser point, eraser, whiteboard, blackboard, multiple choice question, short answer, image upload, slide drawing, word cloud, quick poll. Let's do one quick poll. Are you excited? Yes or no? So I'll just say quick poll. Are you excited to see this tool? Say yes, no. So it's just a immediate start of the session, that how you are feeling. You are excited to see this tool or not? So people are interacting with me. Now I can see who is responding, so I can go to live stats. I just clicked on live stats button. I can see that submitted 79 responses and 49 responses pending, as we are having 131 participants with me in this session. So all those who have not seen the code, you can just open classpoint.app and just enter this code to join me for this session. So we can see still 43 people have not answered. We'll wait for a second so that people can understand how they can give yes, no. OK. So people are saying yes, they are excited that 97 people have responded, 100% yes. So they are excited to see the session. Now I'll say close submission. I'll say close submission, and if I want this should be as a part of my presentation, I click on this button, insert result as a slide. So you will see that this slide will be inserted with my presentation. So you can see here, this is a part of my presentation now. So this is one of the option which I have used, wherein I just use quick poll. The first option I have used is a quick poll, wherein you can ask what type of questions. You can ask true, false, you can yes, no, feedback, and you can do this kind of immediate reaction of the student. Like I have taken your reaction that you people are feeling excited for the session. Now, so creating interactive quiz. So your existing slide will be turned into an interactive classroom quizzes. How to do that? The first question immediately started. So you can just respond to me for this question. The question is capital of India before 9/11. People are answering this question. Two people are saying A, B, C, D. So we are going to end and just 5-6 seconds left for this question. Okay. So 55% people have, 60% people have said D. Yes, the answer is D. I'm closing this question and I can insert this again as a new slide. So I've just inserted. This is my answer during the session. I have done this. The next question I'm not running. First, I'm going back to the normal mode. So what I have done for this. So this was a question. I have typed down the question in the normal slide. I just typed down the question in the normal slide. And what I have done, I have just typed this question. I've just typed this question here with the parts A, B, C, D and just drag this multiple choice button. Just drag this multiple choice button. When I've taken this multiple choice button, my right screen, the right window gets changed. So I'm talking about this window now. I'm talking about this window. So when I have dragged this multiple choice, my right screen gets changed and we get an option. How many choices I want to give? The first is how many choices? As I said, 4. So my 4 choices was there. Has the correct answer? Yes, I've selected the D is the correct answer. The Kolkata was the right answer. It should be a competition mode. So if I'm in the competition mode, it will be a leaderboard will be generated. Start the question with a slide. The option is start question with a slide. As you can see that when I change the slide, it automatically started. If I make sure that the button is off, then the slide will not start. Let's see how it works. Minimize result window after the question means the result window will be minimized and close the submission after. Let's see how it works. So I'll just say start the question. If you see there, now the event is not started. The question is not started. When I click on this button, then it will start. Now it will start collecting the response. The people have started responding. And now people knows that answer is D, so they are marking D. Still somebody marked with 1A. So that is what the first option was. Start the question with a slide, close the submission. You want student to answer in 15 seconds, you want student to answer in 30 seconds, you want in minutes. So you can give a time to this. So this is what the first option of ClassPoint wherein we have taken this. We have taken multiple choice question. So we have taken what? We have taken multiple choice question. So this is a multiple choice question and these are the settings which you can do while creating a multiple choice question. Normal PowerPoint, create your question, add the button multiple choice and do all the setting whatever you want to do with this session. I hope this is clear to everyone. So let's take a quick poll here as well. And have you got understood or not? So you can just mark whether you understood this concept or not. A quick response. That's great. People have understood. No, somebody said unsure. The first option was the, yes, a good participant. 3 said no. 5 as unsure. So Ashita Sakshi said no. And Mamta ma'am and Dolly Chaudhary, PT4 and Dhaya said not sure. They have understood her. Nothing to do, nothing to worry. So we'll just see. And these are the says options, which says yes, they understood the concept. If you have joined in the starting, I said just do one thing, that install the ClassPoint from the classpoint.io, and when you install and sign in, your PowerPoint screen will have this icon. The PowerPoint screen will have this tab. When you click on this tab, you will get this toolbar, and from this toolbar you need to take multiple choice question, and you have just normal type down this question to this, and when you click on the button you will get the settings for this question. So this is the first option. Now, so the next question, ready for the next question everyone? The next question is, I'll just change the screen. And the next question is, you can just answer the next question. So people are saying B is the correct answer. You are saying A. Also marking multiple times as well, as the leaderboard is not. Oh, so answer is D, I think. Most of the people. We have taken an audience poll, KBC, Kaun Banega Crorepati. Audience poll says 78%, 85%, 78 people says. So I'm just closing this and I'm inserting this as a slide. So the 78% people says that this is the, this was TED poll. Which of the following not an insect? TED poll is not an insect, and the audience poll says B is the option. Now let's say the which character. So next is a word cloud. What character traits make a good leader? So it's not started. So we'll create a word cloud now. So I'm just clicking on the word cloud. You can just write in 5 words that what character traits makes a good leader? Simplicity, passion, trust. This is a word cloud option wherein you can interact with the student. You can ask the student to answer it immediately. So that's good. So many people are empathy, trust, honesty, passion, Mahatma Gandhi. That's great. So this is a word cloud wherein student can write anything, but make sure that you have a right student with you. So because this is a live, student can write anything. So in that case, you can off the responses so that no one can see what they are writing. And after I have just stopped the responses, I can't see what people are writing. And once I close the submission, I'm just closing the submission. And now I can see what answer they have written. So I can just stop sharing my screen and see if everything is goes okay. I can. So I'll say insert slide, or I can say save for review as well. So this was word cloud. So now how we have done with the word cloud. So this was my screen. I have added 5 photos on the. So I'm taking another So I have taken a word cloud button here. That's what I have taken, a word cloud button. This is a normal PowerPoint screen wherein I have typed down the question, shown some images to the student and asked what is that. So you can create a question, image based question using this, and you can just write what quality or what picture depicts. So anything you can create, and whatever the student will write, it will create a word cloud. Now what word cloud setting are? Let's see the word cloud. I'll just click on word cloud button. My setting will change. Now you can see here again few settings for the word cloud, as we were having some settings for the. So these are the settings which we can do. Limit number of responses. So how many times a person can answer? 5, as I said. Again, start question with a slide. So we have this option earlier as well. So we can set, it will start, minimize result window and close submission after 15 seconds. So all these 4 settings are there, that how many times a student can answer for a particular question. Limit to 1, limit to 5, and as many as you want to. Let's see what options are there. So if I click here, it's a drop down. Maximum is 5. So student can answer at least 5 times, maximum 5 times and minimum 1 time. Close submission. I can just click close submission for again the same number of times, 15, 13, 1 minute. So this is what the word cloud is. Just I have created a normal PowerPoint slide, drag the word cloud button and done the setting. Again, we'll go with let's do the quick poll whether you understood or not. Again, a quick poll whether you understood the concept or not. So herein my responses are. So yes, again 2 are saying not sure. Kirti and BTS. So now I'm closing the submission that these are yes. I'll say close submission and insert as a slide. So to check how many percentage. So this was the word cloud and this was a word cloud which created. How do you feel about next week exam? I'll click here and let's see the responses. Good. Again, a word cloud will be generated. Great. Excited. Stressful. People are saying 4. You can see the live stats that people are writing so fast. So many people have written. Sad. Some people are feeling sad. Next week exam. So the question for the teacher is how you feel when the school will open next week. Then the answer will be different. When the excited will be lower. So this is word cloud. So I'm just stopped. So this was word cloud, wherein we got this response. Summarize 2020 in 2 words. Again, word cloud will play one more. Summarize 2020. Sad, boring, challenging, certain. So this way you can make your class interactive and interesting using a normal PowerPoint. Somebody written family time, unpredictable, pathetic, uncertain. Challenging was the most people are writing. Most of the people are writing challenging. So these people have written challenging. If I click on the word, it will show me uncertain. These many people have written uncertain. Boring. For these people, it was boring. Mala ma'am, it was not boring for you. Some said good. That's great. Faith in God. Somebody, Sonia ma'am has written faith in God. That everything will be right. Somebody has written survived. That's great. Okay, the first year, online, new learning. Gurminder, thank you, Gurminder ma'am. Okay, so 102 people have interacted with me using this word cloud. So I'm just closing and save for review. So this was the second option. The first was a multiple choice. Second was a word cloud. Now, short answer. Herein, you will get more chance to write. So I'll just write your experience about this webinar. Short answer. I'll just. So you can just write. People are writing. Few teachers are helping me. They can unmute and they can speak. Harinder ma'am and Parminder ma'am, you can speak how you are feeling after seeing this session.
Sir, I am enjoying interacting along with the session.
That's great. So I'll just review and I've saved the responses. So everyone has written so many responses. So this was the responses. And it was nice to see that people are interacting with me and they are interesting and excited. So many people have written. So we can see that people have responded. So I'll say insert as a slide to my presentations. So you can see here, I am just saving everything, whatever we are interacting, I am saving. So you can see the submissions. Here are the submissions. The short answer submission in that tabular formation. Somebody has joined with the ABC name. And today I have taken a session on the cyber ethics, which says that please be with your name only. Now, how we have done this, I'll just go back to my screen. This was a question, a short answer. I have given you a chance to write anything, whatever you want to, and you can ask a question to the student that you write something about this experience. So they can write during the class. Now what I have taken a short answer from up, and this I have typed down in a normal PowerPoint screen. Now what setting I can go with? I'll just click on short answer and you can see the right screen. You can see the setting, a short answer. It was a short answer. You can change the option from here. Multiple choice, slide drawing, image upload, no questions. I said it was my short answer. I'm talking about this screen. I'm talking about this area wherein I can change, then hide participant response. So here is an option called hide participant name. So it means during the presentation, you don't want the name should be displayed. Who is writing what? So you can say hide the name when viewing the response. Start question with the slide, same option. Minimize result with a question. and close the submission. As you can see, the after a 1 minute the question was closed. So again, this was a short answer wherein you can ask student to interact with you. So again, a quick poll wherein I'll ask how you feeling about this. You like the short answers? Please write your response. Now we get unsure. Yes. I want to know who's BTS. Can you raise your hand? BTS who is joined with the BTS. Can you raise your hand? I'll unmute and I can ask you. And at the end of the session, that what's the problem? We have a yes. These many students. (94), 158 teachers are with me in the session. Who has and 208 have joined. One more, I think one more. I want 100. 100 should respond. That's it. Close and insert as a slide. So this was my slide wherein people said this was a quick poll submission that wherein I asked whether you like this tool. So people says yes, one says no. And this was my short answer submission. So that's it. Now slide drawings. The next option is slide drawings. Harinder ma'am, for you this question is, where does a supply shortage occur on the graph? It means what you can do, you can just give them an image to the student and you just tell them to mark where does the supply shortage occurs. Those who have of economics background, so many teachers, because we have a teacher biology, chemistry, physics, English, Hindi, music, dance. We have a huge number of teachers with a different category of the subjects. So economics teachers specifically, I want to see where the slide, you can just mark. First you mark and then I'll explain how to do this. Where you can just mark ABC marked. This is supply. Ritika ma'am. Ritika ma'am, chemistry teacher marked. Where is the shortage of the supply? Thank you. Mamta ma'am marked with a question mark. This is a way that you can see that you are annotating and you are just submitting your answer. This is a way you can give the image to the student and they can annotate on the image and upload it and you can discuss it. Harinder ma'am, I'm waiting for your answer. And any other
just
economic?
1 minute. My screen is freeze. Just 1 minute.
Okay. Samir sir is there. Meeta ma'am, thank you for joining. Ritu ma'am, Ekanshi ma'am, thank you. So I'll just close because otherwise we'll be short of time for the other options. I don't know which option is correct, so somebody can raise the hand, I can unmute and we can see which answer is right. So I was just waiting for Harinder ma'am to answer because she's an economics teacher. Jack has also mentioned.
Sir, it has to be below P1. I can't see
Jack
it.
has marked with a smiley. Thank you, Jack. You marked, Harinder ma'am?
No, sir. I can't do that there on my phone. I'm doing both
Just-
the devices side by
Just
side.
annotate. Just simply annotate. It will happen. Okay, we'll close this session. Close this question for the submission, and I'll say close submission. I'll say insert as a slide, and save for review. So this will be save for review. I can see later on that what answer people have given. Okay, so this was a question. I can see each and every question image on the screen, and I can discuss with the students that, and this was a question. And you can see here every question is there, so I can check later on as well. So what people have written. Now what I have done with this. So this was my question. I'll just go to my view answer. And I think this was a question. So slide drawing. So this was a, I'll just click once here as well, and I'll print screen. The app which I am using for marking on anywhere on the screen is a Lightshot. So Lightshot is an app through which I can mark on anywhere on the screen. I just need to print a print screen. So this is Lightshot, and I'm using to mark on any of the screen because right now I'm not in slideshow mode. So this was a slide drawing. This was a slide drawing button. I just drag it. I just dragged it, and the settings will appear here. So you can see all the settings. Slide drawings. Again, you can change the type of question here, hide the participant name, start question with a slide, and submission. So all these settings. What I have done, I have taken a question and uploaded an image from this website. So economichealth.org, I have uploaded this image, and I have given an option student to write, annotate on the image so that we can see what is a supply shortage occur on the graph. I hope it is clear to everyone that slide drawing is an option wherein you can upload the image and you can just do another question. We'll start with I'll just go down. So this was another question wherein bio teachers will be excited to this question. So this is a bio question which I am going to share. So this is what a bio question, slide drawing. So you can just draw the lines to the label of the paramecium label cell. You can just, a bio teachers or a science teacher can mark. Deepti ma'am. No idea. Very good, Deepti ma'am. Computer teacher said no idea. So this was, again, I'm just starting with, I think I just closed. Okay, so we'll not go with this question again and we'll not waste time on this. So this was my slide drawing wherein I've given an image and I've given annotation for the image. Now upload your, now the last is upload your food pyramid. So now herein you can tell student they can draw something on the piece of paper and they can upload. For example, I say upload or just take a piece of paper and you can just upload. So everyone can upload now. Just click any picture or take a back. Just downloaded the picture and uploaded. It's not good. Anika ma'am just clicked something and updated. Get vaccinated. That's good, Vidhu ma'am. So Anand Sharma has added some. I think people word cafe tickets. People are uploading few images. By teaching resources. That's good. So people have answered. Neenu Bhatnagar, say hello to the future. This is a big, little tough question, so people are taking time. Reena Sharma ma'am has. People are taking time to upload, so that's Akriti Sharma ma'am uploaded something what she was eating. That's it. Madhu ma'am, Hari Om. That's great. People have responded. Okay, we'll close and we can see the live stats. How many people are? So many people are pending. That's so I'll just close. So this was image upload. I'll say again insert as a slide so I can see later on and save for review. So I can see what people have done. Okay, some images are not available, so it will not upload. Okay, that was a view responses. Now what we have to do with view responses. So again, we'll on image. So here we were. So what we have to do. So we have taken a button. Again, I'm just taking a print screen. So we have taken image upload. I have given a sample image and the question, and you get the chance to upload the image. So here are the questions. What sort of question you have given? Hide the participant. All the settings are same. So you can see here that all the settings are same. That start question with a slide, minimize result, window after the question start, close the submission. And I can see the view responses. So there are some responses loading. I can see the responses. So you can see the responses being loaded. Now all these options are available here. You can see on my screen that whatever you have filled, so it's there with me on the slideshow. Now, so this was a last option with image upload. I have a 2-3. So many people have uploaded, so I'm not going to go give you any more. So this was an image upload. Last question was there, image upload, and you can upload the image, but we are not going to learn this. Now, how you are feeling after this? Say yes, no. Image upload. You feel this is good? $161. No. It's a no. That's great. I'll close the submission. This was the last option. Now, class point with a whiteboard background example. Now, as you can see here that I am having a whiteboard wherein I can write. So these are the icons which we are having. We are talking about these icons which are down. This is a leaderboard. wherein we can see who is leading. This is my name, which I can write here for the class. Which name I want to write? Tap on any card to reveal the name. It was Jack. It was. So you can see here that I can see you people which name you have joined with a color. So I can see whomsoever have joined. So it has given a different colors. You will see that all the images look like same, but these have a different color. A little bit different. So I can reset. I'm not resetting this. This was my whiteboard. Now by default, you have 6 types of whiteboard on your screen. So I can take this whiteboard on my screen and I can write. So I'm having different types of pens. I'm having a black pen, I'm having a red pen, and I'm having a blue pen, which I can change from the. Thank you so much. I'll say thank you. And this is another pen, which is different color, and this is highlighter. I want to highlight something, I can highlight. This is eraser. I'm just talking about the down screen wherein all my toolbars are there, and this was my blackboard. If you want to add a particular whiteboard on your, let's say you are a mathematics teacher, as I did a graph screen. You want 4 lines for the student to interact with you. You can have a 4 lines for the primary teachers. How to do that? I hope all these toolbars are good to use. Now exit the slideshow. So I'll say keep everything, whatever we have done. So this is my script. Now how to add? Now these are the 4 different colors of pen. So again, I'm taking another toolbar. So by default, you have 4 types of pens. You can see on my screen, pen color. So default color was black, red, blue, and brown. I can add the 5th color, or I can change this color to any other color. This was whiteboard. Now how to share the PDF? Now I can create like 179 slides. I can just download 179 slides as a PDF file and share with my student. Created leaderboard if I want to see, delete all responses during the class, help desk, it's for the class point. So now how we can add the whiteboard new screen? So you can see here the 6 types of screen. I just clicked on whiteboard and the new screen comes in. I'll say add use image. So it will ask me which image I should use it. So I'll take any image. So this was today's session. So I'll use this. So this will be as so you can see here the screen being added and I can rename it. So by default, it will give you 6 types of whiteboards you can add as you want a screen. Herein I am ending the session. Rate your knowledge after the session. Again, a feedback. Again, we are taking a feedback. Now it will be the feedback level. Now please give your feedback, those who are in the session. You will feel that session was good, suggest, mark. I hope this tool will help you to interact within a class. People are saying yes, they are agree. People are saying At the end of the session, I'll take few questions. So I just now. So you all can. I'll start this question again later on. So all of you can join me. You can just subscribe to my YouTube channel for. This is my YouTube channel. You all may subscribe to see this video available on YouTube after some time. And this is the easiest link. This was the easiest link. This was the easiest link to join me on all the social medias. And this is a YouTube link which you can. So this is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my channel to see this video and to see more interacting videos. I hope people have filled the